Hey guys, good day. My name is David. So I want to welcome you to the Easy Finance and Script training. Um, Once you are already on this part, you probably have been informed of how things are, and you have been endorsed already to me to start with the new job that you will be doing. So congratulations. And this is going to be a short video about how we do the scripting. You also will be learning what are the things that will qualify or may not qualify a borrower to get the business loan. So let's get started. All right, so first part, the intro. So let me just inform everyone, the intro in the outbound environment. So as you know, you will be doing an outbound call, a business-to-business calling. You will be calling business owners in the United States, and you will be asking them if they are interested in getting a business loan. Then if they are, you have to pre-qualify them. Basically, you'd have to know if they could get the loan based on the requirements that we have set. Um, uh, Basically, what they need to have to qualify for the business loan is they need to be in the business for at least 6 months. They have to have a business bank account that they're making a deposit of at least 15,000 average over the last 4 months. Again, 15,000 minimum monthly deposit over the last 4 months, and then they should have at least 500 credit score. That's it. So all of the questions that I'll be teaching later on, those are just questions that we need to know. But the main qualifications are they should have an active business bank account that's making $15,000 per month over the last 4 months, credit score of 500, and they should have an active business for 6 months. All right, so let's go to the part one. Part one is the intro. The intro is somehow one of the most important part of the call, because this is where you'd be setting your impression towards the borrower. So just as a tip, you'd have to definitely deliver this one on a very lively and enthusiastic tone. All right, so this is our preferred intro. We don't want you to be following. We don't want you to be following this verbatim. I'd like you to, as you go, be comfortable in whatever script that you are using, but just kind of focus on how what the idea of this intro is. So, hi. Let's say hi. Is this John Smith? Hey, John. My name is David. I'm the business manager calling from EC Financing. How are you doing today? It's very important that we mention how are you doing today. All right, and then once they respond, go ahead and proceed now with the script. I wanted to give you a call because you've inquired about a business loan, and I wanted to see if you're able to get all the money that you needed for the business. So this is the first suggested scripting, or the second one is, hi, this is my name is David, the business manager calling from EC Financing. How are you doing today? I wanted to give you a call because a few of our lenders are interested in speaking with you, and I wanted to give you an offer. Are you still in need of funds? All right. So those are our suggested intro. And as time goes by, our agents kind of find a better scripting. So if you have one, go ahead and feel free to do so. Go ahead and feel free to use your preferred intro. All right. Then if they're interested in getting a business loan, then we proceed to the pre-qualification questions. First question, how much money do you need? Okay. All you have to do is ask that. How much money do you need? All right. And then ask, why do you need the money? You have to really listen to this part, because this is where they'd explain why they'd be needing the money for their business. I want you to listen carefully, because as soon as you know the reason why they'd like to take the funds, you definitely can connect and basically assure them that you will help them all throughout the process of getting this loan, so that the money or the loan could be able to answer all of their business problems. All right. Next, confirm the name of the business based on what is seen on the dialer. In the dialer, you'll be able to see their business name. So all you got to do is confirm. So say, for example, hey, John, I just want to confirm. The name of your business is John Trucking, correct? Once you're able to confirm, ask how long have you been the business of the owner? Again, this, as what I mentioned, they should be at least 6 months in the business. All right. And I wanted to make sure that this business is still running. Well, it's just some sort of a confirmation. Sometimes they've owned their business for 6 months, but as of the moment, their business is not active. So we have to ensure that their business is active. Next, do you have an active business bank account? Now, this is a requirement again. They need to have an active business bank account, not a personal account, not a PayPal account. All right. Once you're able to determine that they have one, you need to ask, have you been depositing money into that account over the last 4 months? There should be an activity over the last 4 months of deposits towards that account. If there isn't, then they're not qualified. Then what is your average monthly deposit? Again, as what I mentioned, it should be at least $15,000 and above. Okay? Now, with regard to how much they could take out, how much they could take as a loan, they're only required to get 4 times the amount of their monthly deposit. So let's say they're making $15,000 a month. They obviously could not be getting like $100,000 or $1 million. No. It should only be 4 times their monthly deposit. So on this part, if you know that, let's say they're getting they wanted to get 100,000 out as a loan, then they're only making 15,000 per month. At this point, you may want to suggest, all right, I see that you're making 15,000 and the maximum loanable amount is 60,000. Can we just start from there? All right. So you kind of want to tell them that they're only qualified to get 60,000. All right. Then what is your credit score? It should be at least 500. Okay. That's also part of the main qualification. If they're not at least 500, they couldn't be they wouldn't be able to take the loan out. All right. Then all the questions moving forward are just things that we need to know. Okay. Will you be needing the funds as soon as possible? This should be yes. Okay. Do you have any equity or property? So we wanted to ask that just so we could check if they could get a secured loan to a different lender, to our lenders. All right. If they have or if they don't have any equity, that's fine. All right. Now, if they have an equity or property, you have to ask if it's been at least 50% paid off. Okay. That's just a good to know question. That's just a question that we need to know. Next, do you have any existing business loan? All right. Again, this is just a good a question that we need to know, not a qualifying question. If they have loans out, that's fine. If they do, we ask how many loans they have out and how much is the total. So how many loans are your loans and how much? So let's say they have a total of 4 loans with a total of $100,000. Write that down. Then ask if they have any default with them. So you may want to check what we mean by default is if they're not able to make the payment. All right. Next, have you had difficulty getting approved within the last 30 days? Okay, we need to know that. And just for documentation purposes, you're not dealing with bankruptcy as of the moment, right? Now, this is also one question that may disqualify them. They should not be dealing bankruptcy as of the moment because people who declared bankruptcy could not get any business loan. Number 11, do you accept credit cards as payment from your clients? We need to know that as well. if they do or not. Next, we're basically done with getting all of the initial information coming from them, but we need to further gather data coming from them too. We need to ask their email address. So what is your email address? Verify the phone number that you're dialing. You can check that on the dialer, and then ask for an alternate number. Next, ask for a fax number if there are no email. All right. And then ask where they are located, which state they are located in, the time zone. So let's say, you're in New York, Eastern Standard Time, correct? All right. So there are different, there are 4 time zones in the U.S. They're Eastern, Central, Mountain, and Pacific Standard Time. 15, ask for which business, ask for which industry, oh wow, there's a typo here. Ask for which industry the business belong to. So most of the time, just looking at the name of their business, you'd know that they're from a trucking company. They'd know they're a restaurant. Just confirm which industry they are. Food, trucking, hotel, hospitality industry. There's a vast industry of business. So just ask from them. Now that you've gathered all of the data, the next thing you have to do is transfer them over to the lender. Okay? The scripting is, now that I have verified all the information here, let me connect you now to one of our premier lenders. Before dialing to the transfer line, because there are some instances that the line gets disconnected, This is not a perfect world. We are dealing with technologies, and sometimes it doesn't really go through. But again, that's just a very rare instance. If in any case that you get disconnected, we want to prepare of when we can call them back. Okay? So in any circumstances that I can connect you to our premium lender, what will be the best time for us to give you a call back? You have to ask that. Again, before you transfer them over to the lender, ask for a callback time. Then once you've gotten the callback time, connect them over to the premier lender, to our lender. There's going to be a number that you will be you will be asked to dial, so that we could connect the borrower over to the lender. Now, once the lender answers, this is the scripting. Hello, I have a borrower here. Hi, my name is Dave from EC Financing. Okay, mention your name and where you're calling from. I have a borrower on the line. His name is John Smith. His phone number is 817 blah 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 blah, and he is in need of, let's say, $60,000. That's it. All you gotta do as an introduction is mention who you are, where you're calling from, tell the name of the borrower, the phone number, and then tell exactly how much they need for their business. And basically that's it for the script. If you have any question, guys, feel free to let me know. We also will be sending you a separate copy of this for you to kind of for you to kind of print out or write it somewhere else, so you have a cheat sheet whenever you start calling out. I want to thank you so much for your time, guys. You stay safe and have a great day.